Bellazzi! Today I want to talk to you about the harmonization of the major scale. What is the construction of the chords on every grade of the scale. And let's use the notes of the major scale that we want to harmonize, for example C, like ingredients of a recipe. If I have these ingredients, I have a specific dish, and if my ingredients are butter, sugar and flour and chocolate, I can make a cake, but I can't make a pizza, maybe. So the ingredients have to be coherent between them. So if my major scale sounds like this, all the chords have to sound like this. Sometimes when I ask to one of my students, you know the chords of the harmonization of the major scale, sometimes someone tells me, oh, of course, it's major scale, so the chords are major. This is some like crazy progressive stuff, but not something like Celtic music. It sounds like Celtic music or something like this. It's not this way. Why? If we have the major scale of C, we have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and so the first chord is correct, C major. The second chord, we have a F sharp here, and so we need to put that F natural on the chord of G instead of F sharp. So we have C major, T minor, then we have not E major, because E major has this G sharp, we have a G natural, so E minor. F is good because F, A, C. G is good, G, B, D. Then A, we have the C sharp here, so C natural, so A minor, and pay attention to this. This is a B major. B major has a lot of problems with the scale of C major, because there is F sharp and there is D sharp, so we have to play D natural, F natural and B on the triad. This is a diminished triad. And so my harmonization is first degree major chord, second degree minor, third minor, fourth major, fifth major, sixth minor, minor, flat fifth. So this is really interesting. Why? Because we have here first, fourth and fifth degree that are major, and this is the first thing to look for when we try to discover the key of a song. If, for example, we have Nugget on Evans Door, we have G, D, C. If we have three chords, three major chords, we must pay attention if two of them are near on the scale, and one is a little far than the other two. What it means? It means we have C and D probably they are the 4th and the 5th degree. And the G that I have is probably the 1st degree. G, A, B, C, D. So, it's good. 1st, 4th, 5th, and 4th. Okay? Then we have 1st, 4th, and A minor. A minor is the 2nd degree. G, A minor, and that is. So, in rock and pop songs, we have we can find easily the key of a song, because we have to look for the 3 major chords, or maybe if it's minor, but don't talk about minor now. In another time maybe. That's a little more difficult. There's a step, different step. So, come back to the harmonization of the scale. Okay, we have 3 minors, 3 major, 1 diminished triad. When we add the 7th on these chords, we discover some other difference. Because if I add the 7th note on the C, is the B, and so I have a C major 7th. It's a major chord with a major 7. The major 7 is a half tone coming back from the root note, or 11 half tones up, but it's really smarter to count a half tone down. Okay, 7th major, half tone down. 7th minor, 2 half tones down, a whole tone down. So, this is the C major 7th. The second is the G minor, and the 7th note is C, whole tone down. So, I have a D minor 7. With the E, we have E, D, whole tone, so is E minor 7th. With the F, we have F, E, half tone down, so F major 7th. With the G, we have G, F, whole tone on a major chord, and this is a 7th chord. Then we have A, G, whole tone, A minor 7th. And with the B, we have triad, diminished triad, and B. The 7th note is A, so whole tone down, and so is a half diminished chord, is a minor chord with the flat 5th and with the 7th minor. If this chord had the diminished 7, is a diminished chord, is a half diminished chord, because it has the minor 7, not diminished 7th. And this is the harmonization with the quadriad. We discover another thing. I marked the 7th degree because it's the most interesting degree, talking about harmony, because this is the real thing to look for when we try to discover a key of the song, because we have only one dominant chord. This is a dominant chord because the 5th degree is called dominant in scale, and this is the only chord with major 3rd and minor 7. This chord creates a tension, a strong tension that has to be resolved. Why have tension inside him? Because we have this interval, this tritone inside the chord, And we have to resolve this tension by putting the first degree chord after the fifth degree chord. This is called in Italian is cadenza naturale. I don't know, a natural cadence. This is the most important thing when you have the harmonization of the scale. The first thing to take care of. We have another single chord here because we have 2 major 7, 3 minor 7, and this is a minor 7, flat fifth, but it's real difficult in a pop song that you find this one instead of the dominant seventh of the fifth chord. Try to imagine on the G scale, the 7th degree is F sharp, and minor 7th, flat fifth. Try to imagine knocking on heaven's door with this. It sounds really weird, so it's easier to find the 5th degree dominant chord, even if it's not dominant, because a triad is a major. The sense of dominant is constant. So we have another thing to say, two things to say. We have 2 major 7th, the 1st and the 4th degree, and we have 3 minor 7th. So when I play a minor 7th, which one of these is? If we are in the C major scale, sorry, C, D, E, F, G, A is the 6th degree. But if we are in G major scale, G, A is the 2nd degree. And if we are in F major scale, is F, G, A, the 3rd degree. How can we spot the difference between these 3 A minor? We have only a A minor chord to improvise on. And which scale we can choose? If we have only one chord, we can choose the scale that we like most. If I had a minor 7 chord, only one minor 7 chord, I play Dorian. But you can play a minor scale, natural minor scale too. Or a Phrygian. This is the note, typical note of a Phrygian mode, and this is the chord derived from Phrygian. Oh, that's awful. Phrygian mode is used particularly on stuff like metal, prog metal, something like this. Not with an acoustic, but maybe with our electric guitar, maybe 7-string, and drop down on the 7th string by a tone, so we have an octave lower, and this is the primary use of the Phrygian scale, if not the improvisation with the Phrygian scale with that flat 19. So, spot the difference. If we have the Dorian mode, so is, in this case, C major, D minor, the characteristic note is the major 6th, because the natural scale, the A minor natural, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, this is the minor natural scale. And if we play the G scale on this chord is E, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, A. So this is the difference for the Dorian chord. how is beautiful that minor chord with a major 6th, absolutely fantastic. This is a minor chord derived from the G major scale, so it's the second. If we have the minor, the second degree of the C major scale is a D minor 6th with a B natural, because F major has the B flat, and because the major has the B flat note, the third degree is A major with a B flat. Okay, so this A minor 7, if is a minor 6th, is the second degree. If is a minor 7th, 9th, we can play with the natural scale, the 6th degree Aeolian. And if it's minor 7, flat 2nd or flat 9th better, we have to play the Phrygian mode. And with the major 7th, the 1st and the 4th degree, what can we do? When we have the C major scale is the natural major scale, and so it's easy. There's no particular note, characteristic note, but it's first, second major, major third, fourth, perfect fourth, perfect fifth, major 6th, major 7th. If we have the scale of C starting on F, or we play, better to say, we play the C major scale on a F major 7th chord, the characteristic note is the B natural. Again here, because we have F, G major 2nd, major 3rd, A, we have B natural, sharp 4th, perfect 5th, major 6th, major 7th. The characteristic note is, if you play this F major 7th and let ring the 2nd string open, we have a F major 7th sharp 11th, that is characteristic note, and this is a tip to take care of. The minor 6th and the sharp 4th are in scale the same note, the major 7th of the scale. This is a major 6th for the D minor, and this is the sharp 4th for the 4th degree chord, the Lydian mode. So we spot the difference between 1st and 4th degree with the sharp 11th. I hope everything is clear. So tell me if you have something to understand better, and I try to explain in a different way. If all is clear, write down in the comments and leave a like and subscribe, so we can stay in touch for the news, for everything about the musical theory. That is a thing that I love to talk to. And so ci si pensa, bro.